Who have helped shape Boaz High School's athletic and music history. We honor senior athletes and musicians participating in football, cheer, and band tonight. They have each played a vital role in the success of their teams and organizations and will be greatly missed as they finish their high school careers. Axon Aristine, football, son of Carmen Jean and Wesley Aristine. He is being escorted by Fred and Rosa Roberts. Annagale Baird, band, daughter of Katie Ann Sigler and Jamie Baird. Braden Bennett, football, son of Brad and Stephanie Bennett. Callie Ray Collins, cheer, daughter of Carrie Cantrell and Kelvin Collins. Jonas Cornelius, football, son of Destry and Donna Cornelius. Jason Duke, football, son of Josh and Candace Edmondson. Jaden Durden, football, son of Shamika Durden and Michael Birch. Presley Fant, football, son of Jessica Knott and Max Fant. Caden Gore, band, son of Faith Elizabeth Gore, Matthew Cromer, and Daniel Gore. Jonathan Hathcock, football, son of Tasia Hasty and Tyler Hathcock. Hadley Hayes, band. Daughter of Holly Hayes. Garrison Lusk, football. Son of LeBron and Angela Lusk. Luke Maples, band. Son of Greg and Layla Maples. Demir Martinez, football. Son of Raphael and Charisse Charis. Patrick McDougall, band. Son of Kevin and Nancy Skinner. Alexandra Alvarez Mendoza, band. Daughter of Guadalupe Alvarez Mendoza and Jamie Mendoza. Sophia Norman, band. Daughter of Trisha Norman. Drew Patel, football. Son of Neil and Pretty Patel. Abram Pollard, band. Son of Tanya Pollard and Travis Pollard. Dakota Roberts, band. Son of Charles and Kimberly Morlock Roberts. Joseph Sisson, football. son of Rolimar and Valerita Sisson. Allie Sullivan, football manager, daughter of Jeremy and Erica Sullivan. Levi Tucker, football, son of Kristen Tucker and Hunter Tucker. Grady Quisenberry, cheer, son of Kyle and Lacey Quisenberry. To the parents of these seniors, we appreciate your time and dedication, not only to your child, but also to the programs of Boaz High School. You have each worked to improve our athletic and music programs. We have enjoyed watching your children overcome injuries, adversities, and challenges, and mature in their skills and abilities. Thank you for letting us, the fans of BHS, be a part of the lives of these young men and women. We honor them and you tonight, because without your support, they would not be as successful. BHS fans, please stand and show your appreciation to these outstanding seniors from the class of 2026.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters. They lost to Asheville 22-21 earlier in the season. Asheville finished 4th. Oneonta finished 5th. So are they not? If not, they would be headed to the playoffs. So good program in Oneonta. They got 4 state championships in their history. And it has been a good rival in the past. I believe this is, if I looked at it right, Patrick, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, I think this is Oneonta's first trip to Boaz since 1993.
I did not mention that, but you're exactly right. It's been a long time since they've been here at Corley Stadium. Of course, it looks a lot different from when they were here before. Ricky Dayton Porter a week ago was ejected. I'm assuming he got everything done and is back tonight.
I have not heard. I didn't even think to ask Coach Pruitt about that. But we will see, I guess, when he takes the field.
The Pirates tonight are celebrating homecoming in a way by wearing the all-black uniforms. This is the first time they have broken those out this year, and they are having the coin toss here at midfield.
Boaz won the toss and deferred.
Ricky, Boaz is going to – they're not holding guys out defensively, but they are going to rest a lot of guys tonight on the defensive side of the ball. Coach Coley told me that he's got a few guys that are nicked up, banged up, and they want to play, but he's going to do what's best as far as the playoff picture is concerned and have them ready for next week, which is the more important game. Although, as you say, Boaz indicates, Coach Pruitt indicates they're playing to win this game. And if Boaz can get that running game going like we saw a week ago, that bodes well for the Pirates.
It does, and that's the key every week. And you've got to get the running game going. And then you got to stop the run on defense. You're going to be keying on Dillapre. Hopefully they can contain him and Phillips and not let Oneonta get their offense rolling.
So Boaz in the All Blacks with the white numerals and the gray headgear. That at least is familiar. And Oneonta wearing the white jerseys, the navy blue trousers with the maroon and white striping. And I think the numerals are blue trimmed in maroon. Hard to tell from here, but anyway, it's not going to be hard to tell the difference between the two teams as far as the unis are concerned tonight.
No, Boaz, as you said, celebrating Halloween with the uniforms and the black. I believe it's, like you said, the first time to wear it all year long. And
as you might imagine, there is not a huge crowd here on the Boaz side because of the Halloween festivities that are going on in town and other places. But a nice crowd is gathered. Oneonta certainly has a good crowd here on the opposite side of the field. And Axon Aristine is teeing the ball up to kick off here. And Axon is wearing a different number in these black unis. He is wearing number 44 tonight instead of number 48, which is his regular number. And 3 men stand deep for the Redskins around the 5-yard line as the smoke from the cannon wafts its way across the field here. And there is the kick in the air, and it is coming down right about the 2-yard line, juggled but picked up by the return man. And he is going to get to the 15-yard line, and he's going to be pushed back. Good coverage by Boaz there. That was number 24 on the return, Santana Lofton. And Mac Thompson hit him and drove him backwards. They'll give him the 17-yard line, I think. And that is where we will start things off here tonight. 1st and 10 for Oneonta at their own 17.
But a good kick by Axon, kicking right down in that corner there. And I thought it was going to go into the end zone. It might have if the guy had not let it go. But good Oneonta kind of inside their 20 at the 17.
Junior quarterback Greer Phillips, son of head coach Phil Phillips, is in the shotgun. Brings a man in motion right to left as Oneonta moves right to left. They're going to hand off immediately to the running back. That's Dillapre, the freshman. He dances his way for about a yard where he's taken down by Braden Bennett. And I thought Jaden Durden was not starting this game defensively, Ricky, but he is in there. And so the Pirates, he probably pled his case because I understood they were going to hold him out, but he probably wanted to play on this senior night. And he's in there lined up on the right side. Second down and about 9, maybe 8 for Oneonta from the 19, we'll say. Phillips has 3 men flanked wide to the left. He's going to back up and throw a screen pass out that way, and getting the ball and going forward for a first down is one of the wide receivers. That is number 0, Maddox Bird. Dayton Porter, who is back in the lineup, made the stop, but Boaz was outnumbered and outflanked out here, and Bird just ran between the 2 blocks of the other 2 receivers and sprinted up to the 30 for a first down.
Yeah, just a simple kind of a screen out here, had a couple of blockers in front of him and picked up 11 yards and a first down.
So the ball's nose end at the 30, both ends split away. Greer in the shotgun. He's going to fake. Now he's going to throw us out into the flat to one of the receivers, and that is Jackson Ballington. And he's hit after a very short gain by Porter. Nice job by Porter pursuing Ricky from his safety position to get up there and make the hit after just 2 yards for Ballington.
That was a good hit and a good pursuit by Porter, stopping for a 2-yard gain.
Second down and 8 for Oneonta. 3 men will go wide right, 1 to the left as Boaz shifts things around defensively. Here's Phillips. Takes a snap, backs up, wants to throw. Looking across the middle. Middle screen is set up nicely. And getting the first down is Ballington. Across the 40 to about the 45-yard line. Braden Bennett had to make the tackle from behind, but that was very nicely set up.
Good job by Phillips of actually finding Ballington in that crowd there, and he picked up a first down about 13 yards up to the Oneonta 45.
So they move the chains and have a new set of downs here. Here's Braden Southwell in motion. And they're going to hand off. They give it to Dillapre running to the left. Big collision on a penalty play. And, man, what a hit that was by Levi Tucker. Man, he really put a hit on Dillapre.
2 flags down. I think that may be the same call. We'll see what the call is.
Maybe the receiver out here was holding, kind of what it looked like, as they gave Dillapre, I think, the 47-yard line, and they will mark the penalty off from there, I think. Actually, they call a 5-yard face mask. So that'll be a offensive face mask on the Redskins, and that will put the ball back to the 42-yard line. So they're penalized from the end of that run, and it'll be first down and 13. So they do get the down back, but they lose the yardage on the penalty.
That was the hold, and we saw, but they actually called the face mask instead of hold.
The short side of the field here is to the left. That's where the entire formation is. And now a timeout, I think, is going to be taken by Oneonta, and they will. 9:03 to play, first quarter, no score. Just underway here from Corley Stadium. We'll be back after this message. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Welcome back. Both teams ready to go out there after this Oneonta timeout. 1st and 13 from their own 42. Redskins with the football. Here's a man in motion. That's Southwell. Phillips takes a snap, fakes to Dillapre. Now wants to throw deep. Looking down the field. Got a man, and it is caught as he got behind the defense. Down at the 20-yard line, it is caught. Demir Martinez makes the tackle. But that was Maddox Bird, who was on a long post, and good protection there by the Oneonta offensive line as Phillips loaded up. The ball was underthrown. But
Boaz, the defensive backs that was back there, well, they didn't find the ball. I think it could have easily been knocked away. But nonetheless, a pickup of 39 yards inside the Boaz, inside the red zone.
Yeah, Boaz had 2 men back there and couldn't do anything about it. 1st and 10 at the 19. Here is a handoff to Dillapre. Found a hole this time. Goes to the 15-yard line and then is pushed backwards. Durden down there in the middle of that pile. But a gain of 4 there for Cy Dillapre, the 5'10", 185-pound freshman. And it'll be second down, and 6 yards to go from the 15.
Boaz defense being tested early here.
3 men are going to go wide right. 1 to the left. Dillapre lines up on the right hip of Phillips, and there was movement by the offensive line just before Phillips was ready to snap and take the ball. I think the right guard may have moved early, and that will cost Oneonta 5 here.
And Oneonta coming into the game, their offense has been successful this year. They're averaging almost 30 points a game.
They are.
So that is, they can put up some points and move the ball.
2nd down and 11 as they move the ball back to the 20. 8:01 to play, first quarter, no score. Oneonta with the ball on their opening drive here.
Dillapre looks bigger than what the stat says he is.
And they're going to hand off to him, running right. He's going nowhere. Durden had him from behind, and they will bury him for a loss of a yard back to the 21. Really good play that time by Jaden Durden.
They did. Durden and somebody else came to help him, made some push there, and a good play. 3rd down. This is one of the keys Coach Pruitt talked about. You got to get off the field on 3rd down. This is one where you need to hold them to a field goal attempt.
3rd and 12 from the 21. Phillips puts Southwell in motion right to left. Takes a shotgun snap, backs up, wants to throw. Boaz with pressure. He steps up, looking in the end zone, has a man wide open, and he can't catch it, cannot bring it in. Somebody may have gotten their hand in there. I think maybe Levi Tucker may have gotten his hand in there as he was going to the ground and jarred the ball loose. But he was wide open.
He was wide open. Good job by Tucker getting a hand in there and knocking it away. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they've got a field goal team in there or not.
They bring a couple of players in from the sideline, but I don't believe that the kicker is one of them. It looks like they're going to go for it here.
Play clock's down to 8.
4th and 12 from the 21. Oneonta getting to the line of scrimmage with 3 on the play clock. Phillips takes the deep snap, looking, plenty of time, steps up, wants to throw, looking into the end zone. Again, triple coverage, and it is
intercepted out of the end zone.
Out of bounds by Cooper Horton, and 2 Boaz players are shaken up beyond the end zone. That's Martinez and Porter. Porter's okay. He's running it off. Triple coverage there, and good defense by Boaz in the secondary, Ricky, as they push the receiver out of the back of the end zone.
They did, and you knew that's what they wanted to do, and they were successful a couple of times going to Bird, and they tried it again, but on 3rd and 11, Boaz was ready for it, and now Boaz takes over on downs. Good defensive stand after bending but not breaking. Boaz takes over at their own 21-yard line for their first offensive possession of the game.
That was one of those situations where Boaz held on fourth down where they haven't been great this season. 48% coming in, opponents. All right, here are the Pirates. Bo Bennett in the gun. He's going to hand off to Presley Fant, and Fant runs into the middle of the line, and he is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and will be, I don't think he ever went down, but they will stop his forward progress after a gain of a yard to the 22. It was Andre Starks, a linebacker, who made the tackle, first man there.
And they had Oneonta's like everybody else. They had about 9 in the box.
Yep.
They're daring us to throw the ball.
Second down and 9 for Boaz at the 22. Here's Bennett, sends Fant out of the backfield, looking to throw. They'll throw it to Fant. He stiff-armed the first would-be tackler, but that guy tripped him up. That was Ballington. And I think if he gets by him, he's got a big gainer. But
still picked up 5 yards.
So it'll be third down. We'll call it a gain of 4. 3rd and 5 from the 26 for the Pirates. As they get things arranged here, Sage Bennett will go wide left. 2 men will come to the right, Jay Patterson and Dayton Porter.
You got
Pistol
one-on-one
formation.
coverage out there with Sage.
Here's a handoff. Fant right up the middle, big hole, 30. First down as he crosses the 32 and falls forward to about the 34. So a nice run of almost 10 yards by Fant as he found a hole off the right side of the offensive line. And the Pirates convert on third down.
Big third down conversion there. Boaz came in converting on 33% of third downs.
Both ends will split away here. Again, the pistol for Bo Bennett. Fant behind him. Takes a snap, almost loses the snap, but gathers it in, wants to throw long, has a man wide open. It's Sage. He catches it over the shoulder at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's gone. Touchdown, Boaz. 66 yards.
Good call, good coverage, or good protection by the offensive line. Sage got behind the secondary, and Bo with a perfect throw hit him in stride. And as you said, touchdown, 66 yards.
What a beautiful throw by Bo Bennett. He laid it in there perfectly for his cousin Sage, who just simply outran the secondary after he caught it.
And that may have been the best-looking pass I've seen him throw all year.
I think you may be right. So the extra point try coming up here, and Boaz is going with some little trickeration here. And it looks like they may go for 2 as Sage Bennett lines up to take the snap. He has it, rolling right, looking. He's in trouble. Tries to throw it to the pylon, and it's incomplete as he was looking for Cooper Horton on the play. And so that will be a no-good attempt on the 2-point conversion try. 5:16 to play in the first quarter, but Boaz has broken out on top here, 6-0. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco Builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
A lot of the action around our area was played last night in lieu of Halloween being tonight. Let me give you some of those scores. Priceville defeated Arab 42-21. Brewer took care of West Point 24-17. Geraldine defeated Douglas 42-25. And Mars Hill Bible defeated Scottsboro 41-14, and North Jackson over DAR 48-14. So the only game around this area going on tonight is the Albertville-Gunnersville game being played tonight at Vernon Wells Stadium. Boaz here leads 6-0 after a failed two-point attempt on the touchdown, and Erickson Aristine trying to again get it in that corner, Ricky, as you talked about earlier, but this time the ball trickles out of bounds, and that will cost Boaz, and the Oneonta Redskins will get it at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he did that a couple times last week, trying to kick it where it would go deep, or where in that corner over there. He did it the first kickoff, but this time right here, he went out of bounds at the 6, so Oneonta will get it at the 35, as you said.
See if Boaz can shake things up defensively a little bit here, as Oneonta was very successful through the air on that first drive. They just couldn't get it in the end zone, although they tried a couple of times.
Yeah, they were 4 out of 6 for 65 yards.
All right, here's Phillips. He'll hand off to Dillapre. Dillapre running left, broke one tackle, and then is finished off by the second man. Durden got him first, and then Watts hit him next, and that will be a gain of 3 up to the 38. So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Redskins. Moving right to left as you listen, wearing the white jerseys and the navy blue pants. Here is Greer Phillips, the junior quarterback, waiting the shotgun snap. Now, Oneonta will motion things around a little bit and spread it out. Both ends split away. Here's a handoff to number 44, new running back in the game. That is Mason Chambers.
Good tackle by.
Good hit by Cooper Horton. And he does Chambers for about 3 more yards. The ball's just across the 41. They need a short 4, long 3 here for the first down as they try to get to the 45. 2 men will come wide left. That's the near side. 1 man wide right. Chambers again in the backfield with Phillips. Takes a snap. Phillips wants to throw, has a man open, and for a first down. And he gets to about the 48-yard line where he's stopped there, I think.
It's number 0.
That was Maddox Bird. He's been the most successful receiver tonight for the Redskins. Drew Patel made the hit, but they get the ball to their own 48-yard line and a new set of downs here. Again, both ends will split away. They've got a blocking back, Owsley, ahead of Phillips and Chambers in the backfield. Owsley in motion left to right. Phillips hands off to Chambers, stutter steps, finds some room, crosses midfield, gets into Boaz territory, and he will not go down. The pile continues to move. I don't know why this one hasn't been blown dead, as Oneonta's players, offensive linemen, were pushing him from behind. That is not legal in high school.
But they allowed it to happen, and he got up to the Boaz 40-yard line, pick up 12 yards.
So another first down here for Oneonta at the Boaz 40. Having trouble understanding why that's not blown dead when they start pushing from behind. Actually had an official who texted me this week about us talking about that, and they were going to bring it up at their meeting. Shotgun snap. Phillips has it. Looking. He wanted to go on a screen, but he's going down. Isaiah Watts got into the backfield and will sack him. He wanted to get it to his receiver out here, Ricky, but he fell down. The receiver did, and by the time Phillips realized it, nowhere to go, Watts puts him down back outside the 45 to the 46.
Yeah, he wanted to go that screen, the play they ran on the first play of the game, and we do have a flag down also.
The officials are talking, and I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I don't even see the flag.
It's on the 37-yard line on the far hash.
It's going to be a personal foul against Oneonta after the play. So they'll take the sack, Ricky, back to the 46, and then we'll penalize them 15 more here. So this is going to wind up being a big play here, isn't it?
It is, because you lost the down, and now you move it back to the Oneonta 39-yard line.
So it'll be second down and
31.
31, yeah.
I'll let the computer do the adding.
There you go, thanks. All right, Phillips. He's certainly got the arm to get it down there if he wants to try it as they wind the clock. Boaz rushing 4 men. Phillips is going to roll right, throw back to the left. He's got Bird. Bird's got some room. Midfield, 45. He's to the 40. He's down to the 35-yard line. They get all of that back and a lot more as they ran a beautiful play as they went to the right, and Bird on a little bit of a bubble screen, and there was no containment out here along the numbers. No, and he takes it down to the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5.
It was 2nd and 31. He picked up 26, so 3rd down and 5. So a manageable third down play for them.
And four down territory, too, you got to think. Here's Chambers getting the handoff, running to the right, turns a corner, 30. He's to the 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's going to take it to the house. Mason Chambers. His build is very similar to Presley Fant's. Fant a little bit bigger, but Chambers turned the corner, Ricky, and I don't know if Boaz touched him.
I don't think so. Good blocking by the right side of the offensive line for Oneonta. And now with the point after, Oneonta can take the lead.
I believe number 51, Nicolas Cervantes, is the kicker here. As we await the snap, there it is, and Cervantes puts it through, and Oneonta takes the lead. So that missed two-point conversion by Boaz looming a little bit here with 1:31 to play in the first quarter. We'll be back. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
All right, Oneonta leads at 7-6 as they overcame, Ricky, a 2nd down and 31, and just 2 plays later, take it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, you get them backed up in 2nd and 31. You don't really want to give up a first down, much less a touchdown.
And here's the kick. It's a shallow kick.
I believe offsides over here on Oneonta.
Yep, flag came out. They whistle it dead. That was going to be a good opportunity for Sage to return the kick. It was a little bit not very deep. Evidently, the kicker here, Cervantes, doesn't have a big leg. And now they'll have to back up 5 yards and kick it again. So let's see if Boaz can get some good field position out of this situation. Kicking now from the 35. And it's going to head toward the sideline. Sage is going to take it on a run at about the 30, 35, and taking down. Somebody wrapped his legs up short of the 40-yard line. That was a good tackle over there. It was number 4, Jackson Ballington, who made the tackle on Sage Bennett. Boaz is going to get it, they'll say, at the 39. So the Pirates will go back on offense here. They have not had the ball much in the first half because they scored on a quick strike. And with a minute 23 to go, they trail 7-6.
Yeah, their drive was just a minute 39 seconds long.
Bo Bennett has Presley Fant in the backfield with him. He's going to send 2 receivers out to the right. Sage Bennett and Dayton Porter. And Jackson Taylor is going to line up as a tight end on the right side of the line here. Boaz moving left to right in the all-black uniforms. Boaz raises up and looks to the sideline for a adjustment. Bo drops the snap. It bounces right back to him. They're going to try to throw long again. This time it's going to be broken up and incomplete. It was almost intercepted by Bird back there, and Sage Bennett did a good job of becoming the DB to get his hand in there.
He did a good job playing defender and breaking it up there. Bo dropped the snap. He was able to pick it up and still had time to throw it.
That's actually the second time that's happened.
Yes.
So 2nd and 10 for Boaz at the 39. 3 wide receivers to the left. That's the short side of the field. Here's a handoff to Fant going right. Presley across the 40 and to about the 45, maybe the 46-yard line, as Bird made the tackle on him just across the 45, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Boaz. Bo Bennett waiting the snap. Has it. Hands off to Fan. Again running right. Turns the corner. He's got room. Ran over a man who made the tackle. That's Bird again, but he's into Oneonta territory and up to the Redskin 47, and Boaz will have a new set of downs as Jay Patterson comes out of the game and Jaden Durden checks in offensively.
7-yard pickup there by Presley.
Boaz will go with 2 tight ends in the game.
Doing a good job so far on the running game. They've been able to establish it and had the 2 for 3 passing by Bo.
Bo waits the snap. He has it. He wants to throw here, looking. Going to throw it out to Sage. Sage makes a man miss at the 40, and good physical run. Ricky after the catch, and he has another Boaz first down at the 35. Taken down over there by Lawson. But that was a nifty move.
It was a good move by Sage once he caught it and made the man miss, and then picked up some extra yardage afterwards. They're going to spot it at 34, so that is a pickup of 13 yards.
2 men are going to go wide left, 1 to the right. And now we're going to have Fant coming out to the right, and I think Coach Pruitt's saying let's hold up as time expires in the first quarter. Very entertaining first quarter as Oneonta leads at 7-6. Boaz will have a first down when we come back. You're listening to the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
The Oneonta Redskins good on their extra point, and Boaz failing on a fake extra point, 2-point conversion try, and that's where we stand here as we go to the second quarter of play. Oneonta leading 7-6.
Boaz driving, got it 1st and 10 at the Oneonta 34.
So the Pirates will send 2 men in a stack formation, Fant and Porter to the right. And to the left, Jay Patterson is in the slot. Sage Bennett is out wide left, and now Jackson Taylor will move from left to right. Here's Fant coming back into the backfield, and they're going to hand it to him, and he runs to the right and will go for about a couple of yards to about the 32 where he is tackled. And I think that was number 9, the linebacker Brooks Cloudus, who made the tackle on Presley Fant. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for Boaz at the 32. Fant will line up in the backfield now with Bo Bennett. Bo puts Porter in motion. They're going to hand it to Porter. Porter trying to get outside. He does. 30, 25, and he'll be tackled just shy, I think, Ricky, of the first down stake. But a good block on the corner by Presley Fant.
It was. Dayton got out there kind of tippy-toed just a little bit once he got there almost to the first down mark, and they were able to drop him there. But 3rd and 1 for Boaz at the 25.
They're going to bring the receivers way out here to the left on the numbers in a bunch set. And Fant's going to line up in the pistol. Boaz has them outflanked out here if they want to throw it to one of these guys, but they're going to hand it to Fant running straight ahead. Second effort might have gotten him the first down. He was hit in the backfield, and he jumped ahead, and we'll see. It's going to be a little short, I think, about half a yard. It'll be 4th down and about half a yard. Coach Pruitt is pleading his case with the line judge on the near side that he jumped ahead and got that first down. But Boaz, no hesitation here. They will go for it as they are going to lift Bo Bennett. Sage Bennett will take this handoff, and he'll have 2 men in the backfield to choose from. Mac Thompson on his right, Presley Fant on his left. They're going to hand it to Fant. Fant has the first down, powers his way ahead for about 3 or 4 yards, close to the 20-yard line. No problem there for Presley Fant.
No, there was no problem there. Although we thought he had it on the previous play, but a pickup of 4 there and another first down, keep the chains moving.
Jackson Ballington rode him down from behind, but the Pirates will have it here on the right hash, moving right to left now as you listen. They'll stack the receivers out here to the left, and a pistol formation. Taylor moving right to left. Bo Bennett awaiting the snap. He has it. Hands off to Fant. Runs by a man. Can't get by a second man as grabbing him up was Cloudus. But a nice gain regardless up to the 17-yard line. A pickup of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. He couldn't fight off Cloudus, although he
had him on his back. He was riding him, but he was able to bring him down. But as you said, a good 4-yard gain on first down.
Again, 2 tight ends in the game for Boaz here as Durden lines up on the left, Jackson Taylor on the right. Bo takes a snap, wants to throw this time. Plenty of room, has a man open in the end zone. It's Porter! Touchdown, Boaz! Another beautiful pass by Bo Bennett. His 2nd touchdown throw of the night to 2 different receivers, and Porter with his 4th touchdown catch of the season. He was wide open in the end zone.
He was. He got behind the secondary in the corner of the end zone in there. I think it may. I'm not sure if it was zone or what, but either way, he was there, and all Bo had to do was place it up there. Boaz, as you might imagine, after missing the first fake play on the point after, they're going for 2 here.
And Sage Bennett's going to take this snap, Ricky. He has it. He's going to hand off to Fant, running to the right. Presley fighting his way forward. I don't think he got there.
No, he didn't.
And so it will be a 2nd failed 2-point conversion, and the Pirates will lead this one 12-7. It kind of looks like a middle school game score out there. So 12-7 the score, and we will be back with more action after this. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Bowerville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Bowerville, your dream team for your dream home.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
College games this weekend. Alabama is idle. Jack State is idle tomorrow. They were winners Wednesday night and will play again the following Saturday at UTEP. Kentucky is at Auburn tomorrow night at 6:30. That game will be on the SEC Network. So check that out as Axon Aristine is going to kick off for the Pirates here, who now lead at 12-7. Boaz with two very good offensive drives, Ricky Smith.
Two good drives. That last one, 10 plays, 61 yards.
Aristine is going to kick this one to about the 6-yard line where Maddox Bird will take it, runs down the middle of the field and is wrapped up. Nicely done on the tackle there. It was Brady McNerney who made the stop. And Oneonta will have it at their own 22. We understand Albertville and Gunnersville are scoreless in their game the second quarter. Chambers is in the backfield, Ricky. He's been the more productive back between him and Dillapre.
We've seen Dillapre in the last couple of possessions.
Phillips in trouble, gets out of the trouble. Now he's got room on the left side, and he stops, and they tackle him there. Peyton Knight got him. He was pursuing him, and good coverage down the field. Demir Martinez was all over Braden Southwell, who I think is who he wanted to go to, and Porter and Tucker were on the underneath route of Maddox Bird.
I think Knight was the one that had him in the backfield to start with, and he got away. Phillips got away, but good job of recovering, only allowing Phillips to pick up a yard.
2nd and 9 from the 23 for the Redskins here. Shotgun snap coming for Greer Phillips as he has one man in the backfield with him, Chambers. Phillips takes the snap. He'll hand off to the back, and he runs right into the arms of Dawson Roden. Ran right into it.
Yeah.
And Roden takes him down. So a gain of a couple there. 3rd down and 7 for Oneonta. Boaz will try to get off the field here.
Both teams, Oneonta 2 out of 3, but actually Boaz 2 out of 3 on 3rd down conversions. So big play here. If you get a stop here, you should get good field position.
They're going to send 3 men out to the left. And Chambers will be in the backfield with Phillips. Boaz looks like they're showing a little bit of pressure blitz here. And here's Phillips. He backs up. So Oneonta picks it up. They're going to throw a screen out to the back, one of the receivers, and Boaz is able to stop him after a gain of about 3 or 4 yards.
I believe it was number 4, Ballington, caught the pass. Braden Bennett, I know, was one. The first one's over there. Nonetheless, they got him stopped about 3 or 4 yards short of a first down, so good job, Boaz, of getting off the field. They're going to mark it at the 28.
And I believe this may be Cervantes, the kicker, who's also the punter. And he is going to take this long snap to kick it away. Dayton Porter is the deep man for Boaz, and he's had some good returns recently. Cervantes gets it out of there. Wobbly kick, and Porter's going to call for the fair catch, and Boaz will start with good field position at their own 41-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Pirates from there with 7:48 to play in the first half, and Boaz leading 12-7. So Boaz, as we've talked about, has been very good on offense tonight. They'd love to keep that going and get a 2-possession lead.
Since Duke got hurt a couple of weeks ago, we had Ronnie Soneris moved over to center, and he done a great job last week and is doing a great job this week.
Sure did. Sure is. All right, here's Bo Bennett. He's going to hand off to Presley Fant running left. Good blocking on the corner. Turns the corner. 45, 50, 45, 40. And finally taken down at about the 37 or 38-yard line. What tremendous blocking out here on the corner by the Pirates.
Porter was one out here blocking. Sage was out here blocking also. But a good run down to the Oneonta 38. That was a pickup of 21 yards for Presley.
Trayshawn Henry made the tackle. What a very physical run. And a lot of hat on hat there, blocking by Boaz. Bo puts Porter in motion. Bo is going to fake to him. Now steps up, wants to throw, looking deep again, throwing deep, and that's when it's almost intercepted at the goal line by Santana. Lofton, I think he was the man who had his hands on it. He was trying to get it to Sage Bennett on the post again, but a little bit overthrown that time, and good coverage down the field by Lofton.
Yeah, that was good coverage. Bring up second down.
Seen us throw the ball down the field tonight a good bit. Bunch formation out to the right. Here's a handoff to Fant. Fant running right. Got through the initial containment. Belly rolls inside the 35 down to about the 32. And Pate pass made the tackle, and Boaz will need 4 yards here, Ricky, on third down from the 32.
Maybe four down territory here.
Here's Bo. He'll hand off to Fant. Jump cut, got inside the 30, and they push him back, or right at the 30. So he is going to be short. Looked like maybe one of the Oneonta linemen on the right side got in there a little bit early, but no flag.
Too, yes, I thought the end over here jumped also. But 4th and 2 yards, we've got to get to the 28-yard line, and we're right on the 30.
Sage Bennett's going to go wide right, Dayton Porter to the left. 2 tight ends in the game for Boaz, and Fant is going to line up in the backfield with Bo Bennett, and a timeout is going to be taken here by Oneonta to talk this one over. With 6:20 to play in the half, Boaz leading 12-7 and facing 4th down when we come back. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Boaz, 15 of 24 converting on 4th down this season. That's a bawdy 63% clip. And they're going for it here on 4th and 2 from the 30. Here's Bo. Takes a snap. He wasn't ready for it. Now he's going to try to throw out of it. And it is caught by Sage for a 1st down. That was an absolute broken play. And Bo and Sage made the conversion.
I think he was trying to get him to jump. And they snapped it anyway. But luckily, Sage went and sat down in the zone over there and was able to pick up to the 21-yard line.
Here's Bo putting Porter in motion. He's going to hand off to Fant, running left, got some room, 20. He eats to the 15, turns it to the 10. One man to beat at the 5. He won't. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz! Presley Fant, a 21-yard touchdown run. And he got outside Ricky and simply outran the Oneonta secondary.
21-yard touchdown run. Presley Fant's 19th touchdown rushing of the season. I think they're going for 2 again.
Fant moves into 4th place. He is just that he's in 4th place now in a tie with the great Drew Phillips for career rushing touchdowns. That gives him 35 in his career.
Kind of slow getting the 2-point play in. We've still got 15 seconds on the play clock.
Bo is going to run the controls here on this 2-point attempt. Boaz 0 for 2 so far in this game on 2-point tries. Here's motion by Sage. Bo wants to throw, looking in there for Sage, and he's got it. That had all kinds of business between the passer and the pass catcher, and he got it through there somehow, cousin to cousin yet again, and the Pirates tack on 2 more, and they lead it here 20-7 with 5:57 to play in the half. Looks like we may have a penalty, Ricky, before we go to break. Let's see if there's a penalty here. Coach Phil Phillips is all over the officials about something.
They're talking about it. I'm not sure what it is. But if it's against Boaz, they'll have to come back and redo the play. But Oneonta is already out here on kickoff.
We're going to take a quick, no, we'll just keep it here. We're about to have the kickoff. Apparently there was no flag. They were just talking, the officials. And I didn't see a flag.
I didn't either, no.
But there was, again, a lot of business between the Oneonta coaches and the officials. And now we're ready for the kick as Boaz now leads it 20-7. I don't know how in the world Bo got that pass through there to Sage Bennett.
Well, I just wonder, there was somebody over behind Sage. I wonder if Bo was actually throwing it to whoever that was back in the back corner of the end zone, and Sage stole it out of the air, grabbed it. But nonetheless, Boaz increases their lead to 20-7.
So Axon Aristine will kick here. Axon hasn't really had a chance to kick an extra point tonight. They're going to kick a onside kick, and it's not going to go the 10 yards. And Boaz will just cover it at the 46-yard line. So that's going to give Oneonta really good field position in Boaz territory, Ricky.
Yes.
That did not do what he wanted it to do.
I don't think so.
And so the Redskins will start at the 46 of Boaz on this next offensive drive. So the Pirate defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here.
Yes, they are. Now they'll have to respond. They've really responded the last couple of possessions anyway. So, again, Oneonta at the Boaz 46.
All right, here's a handoff to Chambers right up the gut. And he is able to go forward for about 5 yards. And Boaz will drive him back. As Patel made the tackle on him, but a gain of about 5, almost 6. We'll say 6 as they put the ball nose in at the 40. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Oneonta here. Two men to the left, one man wide right. Here's Phillips. Takes a snap. Again, hands off to Chambers. Boaz trying to string him out, turns a corner, and he dives forward. Short of the first down. Braden Bennett had him and takes him down. And it'll be 3rd down and about a yard, maybe a little less than a yard here, as they almost got him in the backfield.
They did. They had him back there, but he's strong enough to break free from that. Now it's 3rd down and 1.
Here's Phillips. They look to the sideline for an audible as Boaz was a little late getting into their stance here defensively, and that slowed things down. 3rd down and a yard. Phillips will hand off to Chambers, running left, got his first down, broke a tackle, stood up and driven backwards as he gets inside the 35. Again, Bennett, the man making the hit. And they will put the ball at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Oneonta. 4.5 minutes to go in the half. A failed onside kick attempt gave Oneonta really good field position, and they're trying to capitalize here. Here's Greer Phillips in the shotgun. Let's see if he puts it in the air. Puts a man in motion right to left, which gives him 3 receivers on the left side. He's going to fake. He wants to throw deep. He's under pressure. Oh. It is almost intercepted in the middle of the line.
Owen Vaughn.
I mean, he had it right there. I don't know if that's Owen Vaughn.
Well, that's who's we've got on our 77. I'm not sure. Yeah.
No, it's not Owen Vaughn. He's no longer on the team.
Okay.
That is somebody that doesn't have. It's probably Max Rosario, if I had to imagine.
Okay.
As he is wearing 77, maybe rather than 76 tonight. He had it.
He
had it right in his hands.
I think it just surprised him.
They were trying to set up the middle screen, and it's 2nd and 10 Oneonta from the 33. And here is Phillips, backs up. Again, he wants to throw, looking deep into the end zone. That ball is going to be tipped up and incomplete. Good coverage down there. Tucker running step for step with the intended receiver. I believe that was Bird.
And Cooper Horton was over there to knock it away.
Yeah, good safety help from Cooper Horton. And so it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Redskins as clock stops with 4:03 to go. That was a very nicely done job by the Boaz secondary.
Yeah. And Phillips we've seen it, and you mentioned it. Phillips has got a good arm.
No doubt. 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. Phillips is going to sprint out to the right, looking to throw. Pass is caught by Bird. He's hit immediately by Demir Martinez and taken down at about the 22-yard line, but that will be a 1st down. He got past the stake, so the Redskins convert on the 3rd down and 10.
And it was kind of a slow developing play. We saw Bird out here open, and Phillips rolled to his right and got it. He was able to get past the 1st down marker. So it's 1st and 10, Oneonta.
Here's Phillips again in the gun. He's got Dillapre in the backfield. He hands to him. He's got some room off the right side and goes down close to the 15-yard line. That's the first time we've seen Cy Dillapre in a good while. And he takes a handoff for about 7 yards. Maybe 6.
To the 16 inside the red zone.
Yeah, 2nd down and 4 from there for Oneonta. Clock moving here, 3:15. They have 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash. Dillapre remains in the backfield with Phillips. Phillips takes a snap. He wants to take it himself on the quarterback draw. He's got the 1st down and fights his way close to the 5-yard line off the right side. They found something off the right side there, Ricky, and they have it down at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. It was Drew Patel making the tackle, but a goal-to-go situation here for Oneonta as they're cashing in on the good starting field position after the bad onside kick attempt. 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. Here's Phillips with Dillapre in the backfield. Hands off to Cy Dillapre, left side. He's hit and driven backwards. Good coverage that time by the Boaz defense as he tried to go left. And he was stacked up over there by Horton and Porter and Bennett and others.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and goal from the 6. Clock continues to run. We're at 2:15 in the half. Boaz leading 20-7. Phillips, 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. Dillapre in the backfield. Phillips waits the snap, moves his man left to right, and here's Phillips looking to throw back. Durden has him. He gets rid of it. It is almost intercepted in the end zone as Durden was all over Phillips for the sack. Somehow he got rid of it and almost picked off by Mac Thompson. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 6. He wanted to come right, Ricky, and throw back to the left. That old Philip Lutzenkirchen play that Auburn used to run with Cam Newton. And they had some success with it earlier in the game, but good coverage.
Boaz had it covered then, and Durden was on him. He was just had to sling it into the end zone, and fortunately for him, fell incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and goal from the 6. Here is Phillips. He fakes. He wants to throw. Looking. He's under pressure into the end zone, and it is caught. Beautiful throw. Maddox Bird runs under it and makes the catch as he was crossing all the way across the field, and he laid it in there beautifully. No pressure that time on Phillips, and he was able, or the pressure was late. He was able to lay it in there beautifully, and Oneonta gets back onto the scoreboard. 20-13, Boaz leads it, with an extra point attempt coming here by Cervantes. The holder is number 10, Lawson Abernathy. And there is the kick by Cervantes, and the kick is good. So 1 minute 46 to play here in the half. It is now Boaz 20 and Oneonta 14. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
20-14. Boaz with a 6-point lead. Ricky, 1:46 to go here and 3 timeouts. You got to figure the Pirates are going to look to score.
Yeah, they're going to look to score. Hopefully we can get a good return and get good field position to start the drive. But you've got time to get in position, if nothing else, for a field goal attempt. I mean, we've grown to trust Axon, and a field goal would at least make it a 2-score game.
Here's Cervantes to kick off. Remember, he doesn't have a real strong leg. He's going to kick this one to Dayton Porter. He takes it at about the 15, 20, 25 to the 30, and will be taken down at the 30-yard line by number 34, Andre Stark. So Boaz will start right there at the 30. So they got 70 yards to go in 1:40 if they're going to get back into the end zone here.
So far we've run the ball. 13 plays for 90 yards. Boaz 5 out of 7 for 109 yards. Presley 83 yards on 12 carries. So we've done a good job of mixing the run and the pass.
First and 10 at the 30. Bo in the gun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Bo backs up, wants to throw, sets up, going to throw the bubble screen to Sage. There's a lot of room there, 30, 35, 40. He's at the 45. He's down close to midfield. Sage Bennett with some big numbers tonight as he takes it down to the Boaz 48, where Santana Lofton finally made the tackle, called it the 49-yard line.
19-yard pickup, and on that play, Presley Fant was open out here on the left side.
So here's Bo. Boaz can run it here if they want to. He's going to back up and try to throw again, though. He's going to throw deep. Got a man behind the defense. That's Patterson. He brought it in. No, incomplete. He couldn't bring it in going to the ground. I thought he had it over the shoulder, but maybe the defensive back got his hand in there as they were going to the ground and jarred it loose. But another tremendous throw by Bo Bennett.
Bo is throwing it well tonight, and a good job by the offensive line is giving him plenty of time.
The most passing yards in a game for Bo Bennett is 235. That came against Douglas earlier in the year. All right, here are the Pirates, 2nd and 10 from the 49. Bo again wants to throw under heavy pressure this time, and there's going to be a holding call on this one, and he almost threw an interception as it went right through the arms of Ballington. But Boaz is going to be guilty of a hold, and this is going to cost the Pirates 10 yards with 1:07 to play in the half. I think they got Presley Fan on that one, Ricky.
I think so. It was right there where he would be blocking.
So they'll step it off from the line of scrimmage, which is the 49. They'll put it back at the 39, and it'll be 2nd down and 20. Albertville, last report we had, Guntersville now leading 7-6 at the half over the Albertville Aggies. So very close game there.
2nd and 20, you've still got time. You've still got 1:07. Still got your timeout, so you don't have to get it all back at one time.
Here's Bo, backs up. He could throw it to Fant. He doesn't. He's going to get sacked. The pocket collapsed. It was 53, Pate Pass, who made the play. I'm telling you what, if he gets it over here to Presley Fant, it's a touchdown.
It is,
and he
yes.
never saw him. Instead, it's a sack, and they take the ball back to the 32-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and a country mile.
And now if you don't pick it up, you're going to end up forced to punt. And Oneonta, with one timeout, would have the ball back.
Clock continues to run here. We're down to 35 seconds in the half. And Oneonta is going to call their final timeout, try to save some time, and try to get the ball back here.
Well, the clock was actually not running because it.
Yes, it was.
Oh, never mind. It was my bad. It was a sack. Yes.
All right, we'll take a quick break and come back. This is the Boaz Network.
Sorry.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
Boaz facing 3rd down and 28 yards to go at their own 32. The first down play, Ricky, had this drive with a lot of promise, but they've gone backwards afterwards.
Yeah, if they may try to throw the ball here, but if they don't, if they want to run the ball without any timeouts, Oneonta without any timeouts, Boaz could run it out. They're going to get the ball to start the second half.
I expect them to run it here. I really do. 3rd down and long. And they are going to hand off to Fant, running to the left, broke a couple of tackles, and fights his way forward to about the 39-yard line. So a nice little pickup, and that will be the end of the half. As Ricky just said, Oneonta cannot stop the clock, and it'll be 4th down and about 19. And I think that's going to do it. Boaz is going to be satisfied to take this 20-14 lead into the locker room at the half, and time does expire here. So we will send it back to the studio for the halftime break. Boaz leading 20-14. We'll be back with the 3rd quarter of this final regular season game of the year. After this is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super your low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Here is Sarah Quinn Ritchie. Logistics coordinator is Jake Knight. Announcer and videographer is Riley Young. Drum major is Gracie Johnson. Percussion captains are Luke Maples and Abram Pollard. Color guard captain is Hadley Hayes. And dance line captain is Alexandra Mendoza. Tonight, the band is proud to perform its 2025 production, Colors, including the hits Mr. Blue Sky, featuring Andrew Santoyo, Brittany Rodriguez, Massive Whitfield, and Horatio Contreras Rosas. Red, Back in Black, Pink, Purple Rain, Paint It Black, and more. Drum major Gracie Johnson. Is the band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Boaz High School Marching Pirates.
I grow up, it's like it's coming out of my mouth, coming from my mouth.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Welcome back to the Family Savings Credit Union broadcast booth at Corley Stadium. Patrick Williams, Ricky Smith, Troy Rogers, and Bubba Riddle, our entire crew here this evening as the Boaz Pirates have a 20-14 lead at the half over the Oneonta Redskins. And Ricky, Boaz kind of had some opportunities to maybe put Oneonta away just a little bit, but a few miscues have kept them in the game.
Yeah, just had we got it across on that last possession. We got it across midfield and seemed to be in good position. A holding call and then the sack backed us up. Still leading 20-14. Offensively, we've done well. 218 yards, 90 yards rushing. Both 6 out of 9 passing, 128 yards. The problem so far really has been defense. We've given up 2 long drives from Oneonta. They've got 204 yards passing. They've got 86 yards rushing. And Phillips, their quarterback, is 9 of 14 for 118 yards. So
we certainly talked about the potency of their offense prior to the game.
And they've pretty much kind of dominated the time of possession. They've had it almost 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes to our little over 9 minutes.
But Boaz is going to get the ball here to start the second half as they won the toss and deferred their option. And so Boaz will get the kickoff here from Nicholas Cervantes, the freshman, who will put a boot into this one as we start the third quarter. This one is going to come down to Dayton Porter. He's going to take it at about the 17-yard line, comes across the field to the 20, tries to turn the corner, 25, and he's going to be wrestled down. Maddox Bird with a violent tackle at about the 28-yard line, and Boaz will start there offensively on this first drive of the third quarter. Pirates will be moving right to left as you listen here as they start this drive. And Bo Bennett's going to come out at quarterback. He's going to put Sage Bennett wide right. He's going to put Dayton Porter wide left. He's going to have two tight ends in the game. And he's going to have Presley Fant lined up on his left hip as Oneonta spreads their defense out. Here's Bo waiting the shotgun snap, puts Sage in motion, and he fakes to him, and this one is going to be blown dead. There was some movement prior to the snap. Boaz moved early. Boaz was going a little trick play there, kind of, as they faked to Sage, and we're going to hand it to Presley Fant on a counter play. But that one never happened.
Just the second penalty of the night on Boaz for 15 yards, and you're right. They were going to do something different there. They did establish a running game pretty much. Presley Fant went 90 yards on 13 carries and a touchdown in that first half.
They'll put the formation over to the right now, and here is Bo backing up, wants to throw. Going to get a pass out to Porter. Porter to the 30-35, close to the first down marker, and he'll be marked about a yard, maybe too short as he gets across the 35-yard line.
Good job of Bo throwing it from this near hash mark across to the far side, and Porter picking up 12 yards, second down, and about 2.5.
Pistol formation now as Fant lines up behind Bo Bennett on this second down and short. They're going to hand it to Fant, running left. Fant with a head of steam got his first down and is wrapped up and taken down as he crosses the 40 by number 5, Carter Clyde. But that'll be a first down for the Pirates. Presley Fant, Ricky, appears to be running with some purpose and determination tonight.
He is, and give the offensive line credit, too. That was a big hole opened up there. And picking up the first down up to the 41-yard line.
Short side of the field is the left. That's where the formation is. Trips out here to the near side. Here's Bo. Hands off to Fant. Running to the right as they try to push him forward. And he gets a couple of yards, and that's about it. Oneonta had that one well defensed. Put that in your back pocket, though, Ricky, because Boaz may have had something cooking over here with these receivers.
Yeah, that was a counter to the weak side. They had the strong side to this near side, but it ran back to the right side, and it got 3 receivers on this side now.
Same formation. The ball's moved more toward the middle of the field, though. And here's Bo. They're going to throw it out here to Sage. Needs some blocks. He got him. He is to the 45, midfield, 45. They're trying to strip the ball, and as he tumbles to the ground at about the 42-yard line, he's tackled by Jackson Ballington. That'll be another Boaz first down into Oneonta territory. They mark him at the 42.
Just simply throw it out here to Sage and let him run, and picked up 15 yards on the play.
Good blocks by Porter and Patterson on the screen pass.
5 catches for Sage, now 122 yards.
Bo backs up, has Fant on his left hip. Motion by Oneonta, and the left end, I think, over there may have gotten into the neutral zone. They throw the flag. He's not had many penalties tonight on either squad.
No, that's Boaz has had 2 for 15 yards. That is the 5th one for 35 yards on Oneonta.
Sage has only had 1 game this year where he has been over 100 yards receiving. That was against Albertville. And so he's been very productive tonight. 1st and 5 for the Pirates at the 37. Is a fake. Bo looking down the middle of the field, has Patterson. He's wide open to the 15, 10. He's to the 5. Still on his feet. Tumbles into the end zone. Touchdown, Boaz!
Great play, and I think that's something the coaches probably saw from upstairs. They were able to see Patterson open going down the middle, and he was, and caught it at about the 15-yard line and was able to take it and fight his way into the end zone.
3 touchdown passes for Bo Bennett tonight. That gives him 13 on the season. And Boaz will attempt the extra point here. They won't go for 2. So Axon Aristine will get a first try at it to try to increase the Boaz lead. Line drive kick, but it gets over the crossbar and is good. 27-14, Boaz scoring on their first drive here in the third quarter. We're coming back. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Patrick, that 5-play, 72-yard drive, 1 minute and 50 seconds, Boaz, touchdown pass from Bo Bennett to Patterson. Jay Patterson increases the Boaz lead to 27-14 with 10:10 to go in this third quarter. Axon Aristine teeing it up and going to kick it off. Now defense can get a good play out of the defense.
That was Jay Patterson's 3rd touchdown catch of the season. And the officials waiting for, there's a question that's being asked, I think, over here on the sideline, or one of the officials was not yet in position.
Yeah,
now
waiting on the umpire to get back in place over here.
So Axon has it teed up, as Ricky said, and with 10:10 to play in the third quarter, kicks it away, and it's going to come down to Bird. And he is at the 10, the 15, the 20, goes to the left, goes to the 30, to the 35, and is taken down and out of bounds, I think, by Sage Bennett. Made the stop. And they will spot him, Ricky, at the 36-yard line. That's where Oneonta will start their first drive of the second half.
Return of 25 yards by Bird. And again, the defense needs to get a good stop, good defensive stand here. Oneonta in that first half, or Phillips in that first half, 9 of 14, 118 yards. Mason Chambers was their leading rusher, 7 carries, 65 yards. He was the one that scored the touchdown, or one of their touchdowns.
Here's Phillips taking the shotgun snap. He's going to take it himself. Found a hole off the left side. Taken down by Bennett from behind, but a nice gain by Greer Phillips. And he'll take it for about 7 yards, midway between the 42 and the 43-yard lines. It looked to me like he wanted to hand that ball off to Chambers, and he may have mishandled the snap, so he just took it himself and made good yardage out of it.
6 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 4 from the 42.
Chambers is going to line up to the right of Phillips in the backfield. Phillips has the snap. He's going to fake to Chambers. He's going to throw out here incomplete, trying to get it to the intended receiver, Ballington. And it was way out of reach of his hands.
He kind of had to sling it to get rid of it maybe a little bit before he wanted to, because I think Isaiah Watts was coming hard off of this near end over here and putting pressure on him. So now 3rd down and 4 for Oneonta. They were 5 out of 7 in the first half on 3rd downs, and that was one of the keys Coach Pruitt was talking about to get off the field.
Some of those third downs were 3rd and long.
They were, yes.
All right, 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. And here's Phillips. He's going to fake. He's going to look on the slant. Incomplete, in and out of the hands of Maddox Bird. If he catches it, it's a 1st down. But a little bit too hot. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And Oneonta indicates they're going to punt here on 4th and 4 from their own 42.
This is only the 2nd punt of the game. Oneonta punted once in that first half. 31-yard punt. Boaz did not punt at all.
So Dayton Porter will be the deep man for the Pirates, standing inside his own 30-yard line here. Cervantes' first punt was a wobbly kick. That's a high snap. Pretty good rush, and this is going to be a tighter spiral, but it is going to go out of bounds. It's not going to be a very long kick at all as we wait for where they spot it. It looks like they're going to say it went out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So maybe Troy thinks it was a good spot for them. But we'll start from there, Will Boaz, at the 35 as they bring the offense back out. You don't know, Ricky, another touchdown here puts a lot of pressure on the Redskins.
It does, and Boaz had a good drive to start the 3rd quarter. So you need another good drive here. That first one was only 5 plays, but it was really a good drive. Well put together.
Presley Fant is going to take the Wildcat snap here. They get it to him, and he hands off to Sage, and there's an end around to Porter. Porter got a good block from Fant, and going down at the 45-yard line is Porter, a gain of close to 10. And I think it may be a 1st down here as they stop the clock. And it will be a 1st down. So a little razzle-dazzle there from the Pirates as Bo checks in, and he'll take this snap.
And it looked like if Porter made one more cut, he might have been headed to the house. But nonetheless, a 10-yard pickup, good play, 1st down for Boaz.
Pistol formation, and Boaz moved early. I think it was Underwood who came up early or went forward early. So that will put it back 5 yards back to the Boaz 40, and the Pirates will be 1st and 15.
Well, fortunately in the last drive they got behind the sticks on the first play after a penalty and was able to make up for it, and hopefully they can do it this time.
Bennett in the shotgun, Fant to his left, takes a snap. Bo wants to throw, completes it to Porter, makes a couple of nifty moves inside the outside the 45. Down to about the 46 or 47. So he gets the penalty yardage back and maybe a yard or 2 more. But he made some nice moves after he made the catch.
He did. That was the 3rd catch of the night for Dayton Porter.
And, Ricky, another, as you mentioned earlier, and that was another pass from the near hash to the far hash for Bo Bennett, and he was accurate. Here's Sage in motion. They're going to fake to him. They're going to run it to Fant. Fant made a couple of men miss, still on his feet. Got his 1st down inside the 45-yard line. What a run by Presley Fant off the right side. That, again, will move the chains.
That was a play. I believe they were bringing Dayton Porter in motion here, and it's kind of a counter to the far side, and they got it at the Oneonta 41-yard line. That was another good run, that time of 12 yards by Presley Fant.
Slot formation out to the left. That's the wide side of the field. 1 man wide right. That is Patterson. And here's the snap. Bo wants to throw, sets up, has to throw it early, and cannot get it to Patterson, who is on a crossing pattern across the middle of the field. He was getting some heat, was Bo.
I believe it was number 44.
From Chambers, yeah.
Was in early, and he had to throw it, as you said, before he wanted to. 2nd down and 10. Bo is now 10 out of 14 on the night, right at 200 yards passing.
His season high is 235 in the yardage category. Trips formation to the right. That's the short side of the field. And here is Bo Bennett in the pistol with Fant behind him on 2nd down and 10. Jackson Taylor in motion right to left. Snap taken. Hand off to Fant. Fant, physical run. Gets about a yard and no more than that as 3 Oneonta Redskins were on him. First man there was 13, Owsley. And a little bit of extracurricular here as a couple of linemen were tangled up, but they get them back to their respective huddles. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Boaz from the 40. 7:05 to play in the third. Ball middle of the field, and the clock is on the move. Trips out to the right. Bennett has Fant on his right hip. On a 3rd and 9. Bo takes the snap, wants to throw. Heavy pressure, finds his man. It is caught beautifully by Bennett. Sage inside the 20 for the first down. That was thrown behind Bennett, behind Sage, and he made a beautiful grab, just snatched it out of the air.
But a good job by Bo of getting rid of it. He had some pressure coming, and he got rid of it maybe before he wanted to, but Sage with a good catch down to the 19-yard line. Another 21-yard pickup.
Oneonta came with an all-out blitz that time.
They did, and Boaz did a good job of picking it up and getting a first down inside the red zone.
Here is a fake. There is a handoff to Patterson on the end around. He's to the 15 and steps out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line, and a flag comes out after the play, I believe, and a second flag is thrown well after the play is over. So we'll sort all this out. There was, again, some linemen tangled up, and we're going to have a major distance penalty or 2.
Or it could be offsetting if it's maybe against both teams.
The umpire threw the first flag. The back judge threw the second flag well after the first flag was thrown.
They marked Jay out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
So that would be a gain of 7 if the play counts. And we'll sort it out. Here is the call. Dead ball personal foul against Oneonta and a dead ball personal foul against Boaz. Those penalties offset. So it will be 2nd down and 3, just as you said might be the case there.
So, I mean, just caught both of them. Umpire caught one. Back judge caught the retaliation from the other one. And so, nonetheless, those offset, cancel out. Gain of 7, another different play. I believe that's Jay Patterson's first rush of the season.
It is. And Boaz is going with the heavy set here as Sage will be the quarterback. Takes a snap, fakes to Fant. He's going to take it himself as Sage needs to get outside. He can't. Nice job defensively by 16, Trayshawn Henry, as he rides Sage Bennett down for a loss.
Back to the 14-yard line, so there'll be a loss of 2. Be 4th or 3rd down.
I think everybody in the world thought Presley Fant was getting that ball, but Sage kept it himself, and it would have been a nice play if it had not been for Henry. So it'll be 3rd down and about 5 for Boaz from the 14. Empty backfield. Bo is going to try to get out of an all-out blitz. He gets it out to Porter, needs to get ahead for the first down. They will stop him shy. Looks like about the 11.5-yard line, so Boaz will need about a yard and a half on 4th down here. Let's see what Coach Pruitt wants to do.
Or do they spotted at the 12, so are we going to – a field goal would be big here and make it a 16-point game. But it looks like they're keeping the offense on the field.
Boaz has been good on 4th down tonight, and they'll need about 3 yards here on 4th down.
Might try to get them to jump.
Pistol formation for Bo. And he does go with a hard count. And they audible from the sideline. Oneonta's trying to bring another blitz here, Ricky, on this 4th down and 3. Here's Bo. He's going to look back up to throw.
Boaz called timeout before they got it off.
You're right. Coach Pruitt ran down the sideline and called timeout. So 4:46 remaining here in the third. Boaz leading 27-14. We'll take a quick break. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco Builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Bowerville, your dream team for your dream home.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Welcome back to the Family Savings Credit Union broadcast booth at Corley Stadium. Don't forget, next week we will be on the road as the Pirates will be in the first round of the Class 5A playoffs as they will travel to Region 6, number 2 seed Russellville. Boaz went over to Russellville about 3 years ago and got their clock cleaned.
Yeah, 2022, 63 to 14, and I remember Russellville had that receiver that had, over 300 yards receiving on us.
We couldn't stop him. All right, here's a fourth down play by Boaz, 4th and 3 from the Oneonta 12. Bo's going to take the snap, wants to throw. That one is batted up in the air. Caught by one of the linemen. He's going forward to the 5, and he fumbled it as he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Boaz!
It was Dawson Roden.
Dawson Roden catches the tipped pass and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. What a way, Ricky, for Bo Bennett to get his 4th touchdown pass of the night. Dawson Roden.
And he fought his way in.
He did.
I mean, he was lucky. I mean, I think they wanted to just get the first down.
And he is getting head pats all around out there from his fellow linemen. The left tackle, Dawson Roden, catches the ricocheted pass and takes it in for the touchdown.
I think Oneonta wants to know why it was legal, but I think once it's touched,
it was hit by an Oneonta player.
Right, and it's free. It's fair game for anybody.
Coach Phillips is not happy. The ball was tipped by an Oneonta defender. It came down to Dawson Roden, and he rambled in for a 12-yard touchdown catch. And the official, I think Eric Scott's our head official tonight.
No, it's
Lee Sims is our head official tonight. And he, after the conversation, he turns around and said, "That's a touchdown," and raises it 2 hands in the air. So here's Axon Aristine to kick the extra point. What a break for the Pirates.
That was a break because, I mean, you were going to turn it over on downs.
Axon's kick is high this time and through and good. And with 4:37 to play, look at him coming to the sideline to celebrate Dawson Roden. Whoa, what a scene down here on the sideline as he celebrates his first touchdown catch. What a
first reception.
That's a great scene.
He's saying, listen, put me at tight end.
Oh, me, that was great.
It was just the way he fought to get into the end zone.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be denied, was he?
No, I mean, he had the first down. That was great, but he wanted that touchdown. Just like, who was it? Was it Maximus in that first half that almost had the interception? But nonetheless, big drive, 10 plays, 65 yards, a couple of conversions. That was on 4th down, 4 minutes and 27 seconds to take a 20-point lead.
This
now,
third quarter has really belonged to Boaz.
It has been a dominant
quarter. We talked about in the first half about the time of possession, but in this third quarter, Boaz has really had the time of possession.
Actually, I told you what the time of possession was at halftime. Boaz has moved back to within 33 seconds on time of possession.
Thanks to this third quarter. Now, Oneonta's about to get it back with 4:37 to play in the third, but Boaz with a 20-point lead.
Yeah, they're in a position where they can afford to go 3 and out and give Boaz the ball back. Boaz now up to 360 total yards.
Aristine can kick a line drive. This one's headed right to the sideline. That's going to go out of bounds. That was not his best effort.
Now, and you mentioned earlier Bo Bennett's season high, career high, 235 yards passing, and he is right at 235 yards passing.
So, trying to work on getting an Albertville-Gunnersville score. Gunnersville has upped their lead on the Aggies 14-6. Again, that's the only game around here being played. All right, here's Oneonta. Here's a handoff to Dillapre. He is running to the right and is going to be taken down by Demir Martinez. He grabbed him around the waist, Ricky, and would not let go.
And great job of Demir. If he was really the only one out here that could stop him. Dropped him after about a 3-yard gain.
They move it to the 39, so we'll call it a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Oneonta as Dillapre is going to come out of the game. And they will put Chambers back in the backfield with Phillips. 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. Ball on the near hash. Here's Phillips. He backs up, wants to throw, getting pressure, and he's going down. Sacked by Jaden Durden, who came on a combination blitz, and nobody picked him up. And he buries Phillips at the 27-yard line.
What did you say earlier about Demir or Jaden probably talked his way into the lineup since you mentioned that he may not play, but a huge sack back to the 28-yard line, a loss of 11 yards. So Oneonta now facing 3rd down and 17.
That big man was on a full sprint.
He was. He had quarterback in his eyes.
Oneonta spreads it out. 4 wide receivers. Phillips backs up. He's again under pressure from Durden, rolling left. Pass is caught for a 1st down at about midfield. I think that was Bird who may have made that catch. And he's pushed out over there by Horton, but great job by Greer Phillips, Ricky, of extending the play.
He did, because he had some people coming after him, and he had to give Bird time to come across the field and completed it. And Bird ran out of bounds to the Boaz 48, so a 24-yard pickup.
That's another one of those 3rd and long that they converted.
Yeah, they were 5 out of 8, now 6 out of 9.
1st and 10 at the Boaz 48. Here is a handoff to Chambers. He broke a tackle, 45, and runs into a Boaz defender at the 43 where he is tackled. That was Horton, who's under the bottom of that pile, and he got some help there from Drew Patel. But a gain of 5 for Mason Chambers. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Oneonta at the Boaz 43. Boaz leads at 34-14, 2:40 to play in the 3rd. 2 men will go wide right, 1 to the left, wing back right. And here is a handoff again to Chambers right in the middle. Ran by a couple of Boaz defenders, got a 1st down inside the 40, and fights his way down to about the 36-yard line, where that will move the chains. Chambers a little bit slow in getting up, having to be helped up by some Boaz defenders there. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 36. As Oneonta's moving the football here after converting on 3rd and long. Here's Phillips waiting the shotgun snap. He has it, wants to throw. Throws it low and incomplete, trying to get it to Bird out in the left flat. A lot of cushion out there.
It was, but if he catches it, he's did, like you said, had cushion, but Demir Martinez was closing quickly. But I bet Phillips wishes he had that one back because he just threw that one right into the ground.
Yeah, it's actually Tucker out there on that side. Levi Tucker.
Okay.
As Martinez is out here on the near side. Boaz trying to get a man on the field late, or off the field late. 2nd and 10, they hand off to Chambers running right. Gets inside the 30 and still on his feet. Bennett got him at about the 27. He'll be about a yard short of the first down. So about a 9-yard gain there. Mac Thompson also in on that one. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the 27-yard line for Oneonta.
Chambers with 86 yards on 10 carries now.
He's done most of his work between the tackles, too. They've opened up good holes for him. 1 man wide left, 2 to the right. Chambers in the backfield. Phillips hands off to Chambers, running left, got his first down. Nice cut at the line of scrimmage and takes it inside the 25-yard line where he's gang tackled. It was Braden Bennett who hit him. And it'll be first down at about the 23 for Oneonta here. Chambers looks a little winded as he comes back to the backfield.
He's carried it. Well, that's only 11 carries, but may have fell on the ball there.
Here is Phillips. He wanted to throw. Still on it. Still got it in the pocket. Now he's going to try to throw this one away. Throws it out of the fence, in fact, as Phillips was looking. There's a flag down in the middle of the field. So this is either going to be an ineligible man downfield or a hold, I think. As the penalty marker is lying in the middle of the field, just beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that would be in the area where you would have an illegal offensive lineman.
And that is a
downfield.
call. Phillips wanted Ricky to go to the left to Bird, and good coverage over there by Tucker, and he couldn't get free. And so he brought it back to the right and just was getting some pressure and just
Boaz
threw it.
actually declined the penalty.
Okay, so they'll take the down instead, make it 2nd and 10. So they'll put 2 receivers to both sides here, and Phillips will have Chambers in the backfield with him. Phillips backs up, wants to fake. They're going to set up that middle screen, and he threw it over the head of Ballington. They had some success with that play a couple of times in the first half, but that time the pressure got to him too much as Patel was the one man who was really bearing down on the quarterback, Phillips.
And I believe, as you said, it forced him to throw it just a little bit before he wanted to and threw it over the head of Ballington. So now 3rd down. Oneonta 7 out of 10 on 3rd downs. That's not the 3rd down percentage you want if you're the defense.
It's 3rd and 10. That hadn't been a problem for them. Here is Phillips under duress. He steps up. They've got a hold of him, and they finally get him. Braden Bennett finished him off, but they're let's see who else is in there. Watts is in there. And also Mason Gaither in there defensively. They got a hold of Greer Phillips and dropped him outside the 30, Ricky, back to the 31-yard line.
So that's going to bring up, that's a loss of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down and 18. And Oneonta's only had 1 4th down attempt, and they missed on that. So big play here for Boaz. Just keep them in front of you.
Here is Phillips stepping up. In trouble. They got him again. Down he goes.
Watts.
Isaiah Watts in on another sack as he beat his man and got into the backfield, and the Pirates will take over on downs. What a tremendous job, Ricky, by the defense after Oneonta gets down inside the 25-yard line offensively.
That was a good job by the defense. So now you get the ball back for the offense. You're up 20 points, 9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. This is where you want to take this drive and use up a lot of clock.
9 seconds to go, as Ricky just said, in the 3rd. Boaz will probably just run this one play, and that'll be it for the 3rd quarter. Here's Bo Bennett in the gun. Fant on his right, trips formation to the left. Bo's going to throw, looking, plenty of time. Now he's flush, running to his left, and he is going to throw this one away. Good decision by Bo Bennett of getting rid of it and not taking the deep sack. So Boaz will not have to run another play as the 3rd quarter has expired. It's 2nd down and 10 when we come back for the Boaz Pirates at the 37-yard line. as the two teams head to the respective sidelines to discuss things at the end of the third. We're going to the fourth with the Pirates leading 34-14. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Welcome back to the Family Savings Credit Union broadcast booth at Corley Stadium. Patrick Williams, Ricky Smith, Troy Rogers, Bubba Riddle. As we go to the fourth quarter, Boaz 34-14, as the Gunnersville Wildcats have opened it up on the Albertville Aggies 28-12. Ricky?
We told you at halftime Boaz was concerned about the defense in the first half, had given up 204 total yards. Boaz only allowed Oneonta 34 total yards in that third quarter. Boaz had 84. Boaz ended up with about 100 total yards in that third quarter and 2 good drives.
Here's a handoff to Presley Fant on the first play of the fourth, as Fant is taken down by 24, I believe, or 34, Andre Starks. He had him by the helmet to bring him down. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for Boaz at their own 41-yard line. They're going to spread it out. Empty backfield, 3 receivers out to the left, 2 over here to the right as Boaz is moving left to right. Oneonta showing blitz. Here's Bo. Takes the snap, wants to throw, gets it to Fant. Fant is hit, keeps his feet, got his first down inside. He's in at midfield, still on his feet, inside the 40-yard line. Man, what an effort, Ricky, after the catch by Presley Fant.
We were just happy when he got across the down marker and picked up the first down, and he still went from there and picked up about another 15 yards down to the Oneonta 35-yard line. That was a play of 24 yards.
Man, what an effort.
And a new career high for Bo Bennett, now with 259 passing yards.
Here's the pistol. They're going to hand it to Fant, running right, trying to pick his way forward, and he's going nowhere. Good defense that time by Oneonta. Starks again there. They'll give him a yard to the 34. Or half a yard.
But, yes, what a good game and a lot of good decisions by Bo Bennett. 14 out of 19, 259 yards. And a couple of times earlier this season, he would have taken a sack, but a couple of times tonight he's thrown it away.
He throws it across the middle. Another great catch by Sage. He has got it to the 25. Got a great block in the middle of the field by Jay Patterson. And Bennett is going to take it inside the 25. That will be a Boaz first down to the 23-yard line. Again, Sage reached down to make that catch. It's almost like he's got elastic on his hands tonight.
11-yard pickup there. Sage now with 7 catches, 154 yards. I believe that is a season high for him.
It is, yeah. Previously, his season high was 122 against Albertville. 1st and 10 Boaz. Here is motion by Porter, and they're going to hand it to Porter, and I think Boaz had somebody move early. So a flag coming out, And this is going to be a 5-yard procedure penalty against the Pirates. Senior night here at Corley Stadium tonight. Final regular season home game. Boaz would love to get a win next week, Ricky, and have another home game in the playoffs.
And this 154 yards receiving is a season high, but also a career high for Sage. He had 132 against Gunnersville last season.
1st and 15 for Boaz. Bo takes a snap, hands to Presley. Fant sidestepped one man like a pinball inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line and tackled inside the 15 to about the 14. Just a tremendous run. Presley Fant is not being denied tonight, and he is slow in getting up at the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, they got blue pants. Well, I don't know.
He's up now, and
down to the 14.
Looks like he may be favoring a right arm as he comes to the sideline under his own power, but he's going to come out of the game and come to the attention of Amber Watford, the Boaz trainer.
You wonder if that might be it for him tonight. 20 carries, 129 yards, and a couple of tough runs, and one on that pass right here earlier in this drive, and that run right there.
And so Brady McNerney is going to be the back. He's in the pistol. And he's going to get the handoff. He gets a hole off the right side. Brady inside the 10, down to the 5, down to the 2-yard line. Good run by Brady McNerney as the right side of that line has opened up some holes.
To the 3-yard line.
It's 1st and goal Boaz. Brady does not have a touchdown run this season. He's going to get the handoff here and get a chance, and he's going to be stopped short. I think he may have gotten a yard on the play down to the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal. Starks on the tackle for Oneonta, and it will be 2nd and goal from the 2. Bunch formation way out to the right. Bo takes a snap. He's going to fake. He's going to look to throw to Sage. Sage is caught at the 5 and can't go any further. A flag comes out at the point of the tackle. And let's see what this call is. It's either going to be a face mask or a hold or an offensive pass interference. It's
yeah,
going to
I
be
think one of the other receivers that was down there was trying to open up some running room for Sage.
So they're going to talk to Coach Phil Phillips and see if he wants to take the penalty or not. If it's, I think they got Boaz marked back to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, they caught him back beyond the 5. I wasn't sure where it was.
I think they might decline this and take 3rd down here.
I think he is going to decline it.
I think you're right. So they put the ball down. Let's call it. They put it at the 9-yard line. I don't know what kind of spot that was.
So a loss of 7 on the pass play.
So 3rd and goal now for Boaz from the 9. The Pirates will lift the runner and will go with an empty backfield. Bo is going to put a man in motion. That's Fant who's back in the game. Good to see that. Bo's in trouble. He's trying to run out of it. He's going to get sacked, though, way back, and the ball comes loose. No whistle, and they say Oneonta has recovered as they were trying to sling Bo Bennett down, and they will give Oneonta the football at about the 32-yard line. Oneonta has been showing all-out blitz, Ricky, a lot in this second half, and Boaz has done a good job of picking it up, but not that time. They're going to put the ball all the way out to the 33-yard line, a huge loss for the Pirates. And that will give Oneonta the football with 7:49 to play. The first turnover of the night for Boaz.
Yeah, that is the first turnover, and Oneonta's up quick to run the play.
And they hand off to Chambers, running right. He's got room, 35-40. He's to the 45 and down to about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Mason Chambers has become the go-to guy for the Redskins here tonight. They started Cy Dillapre, but Chambers has done yeoman's work, tackled by Patel. So a first down out to the 46-yard line. You would think Oneonta might go with a no huddle. Here's another handoff. Chambers again, a big gain inside Boaz territory down to the 40. They can't stop him.
Nope, they're opening up good holes.
They're doing this. They're running the same play right off that right side.
Yes.
Cooper Horton or Mac Thompson made the tackle, but down at the 39-yard line goes Chambers, another first down.
15-yard pickup there.
One man wide right, two to the left. Here's a handoff to Chambers. Again, he's going to the right. This time Braden Bennett's got a hold of him at the line of scrimmage, and he won't let go. And they drop him right there. So the Pirates figured it out. Second down and 10 for Boaz, or excuse me, for Oneonta. So second and 10 from the 39 for the Redskins.
Yeah, the runner there, Chambers come out kind of favoring his shoulder.
So Dillapre is in the backfield, I think. Is that him? I think that may be another runner, actually.
4.
That may be for Ballington. They're going to fake to him. Phillips, under pressure, steps up, wants to throw. He's still in trouble, and he backs up. He's going to just heave one, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted by Tucker as he was trying to get it to Southwell, the receiver. Good job by Phillips, Ricky, again, of extending the play and not getting sacked, because it looked like Watts was all over him, and he just stepped away from him a couple of times.
And a good job by the secondary for staying with their men, with their receivers, and not letting them get free.
3rd and 10 at the 39. Again, Phillips backs up, wants to throw. Plenty of time across the middle, incomplete. Trying to get it to Clyde, I think. And a good hit by Porter at the point of contact. And so it'll be 4th down and 10 at the 39.
So here we go, another possession play for Oneonta. They are 0 for 2 on 3rd downs.
4th downs.
4th downs, I'm sorry. 7 of 12 on 3rd downs.
Maddox Bird, look for him to be the intended target here. Phillips is flushed, running right, directing traffic, throws across the play, and it is caught, I think. They're going to talk about it, and it is. It's going to be a catch.
By number 5.
And it was Clyde who caught it, his first catch tonight. And that will be just beyond the first down marker to the 28-yard line, so they convert on 4th down for the first time tonight and keep the drive alive. 6:09 to play, and here is a handoff to Ballington. He runs into the back of one of his linemen who was getting pushed into the backfield, and he goes down, makes a nice effort, Ricky, to get a yard or two.
I believe Boaz is calling timeout. They want to give their defense a break right here.
5:57 remaining. Boaz leading 34-14. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Second down and 8 yards to go for Oneonta at the Boaz 26. 5:57 left in this one. Boaz with a 20-point lead. Oneonta has made a nice drive after getting the ball on a Boaz fumble at their own 33-yard line. Second down and 8. Phillips takes the snap, retreats, looking to throw, stepping out of trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. They're going to sack him. They get him down, and they're going to throw a flag at the end of this, and Boaz coaches cannot believe it. That's I can't believe it either, quite frankly. Boaz had 4 defenders on the quarterback, Phillips, and they're going to call a personal foul on Boaz. Coach Pruitt, Coach Coley, Coach Brewster, they are absolutely incredulous.
What's he supposed to do?
That's a bad call.
It is.
I mean, I don't criticize much. That's a bad call. And they're going to give it a 15-yard step-off and a first down here for Oneonta.
And they, from the line of scrimmage.
So that was one of those calls, Ricky, because it's a 20-point lead. They gave them they put the flag down. That's all you can say about that. First and 10 at the 13 now for the Redskins. Here's Phillips looking to throw, throwing into the end zone. That one is batted away. Nice play by Horton on the intended target in the end zone. He timed that one just right.
He did. That was a great play by Cooper Horton.
So second down and 10 for Oneonta. That was.
I mean, they were just.
I'm trying to hold my tongue.
They were
here.
just. Basically, the defense was just bringing him to the ground. I mean, if they blew a whistle, I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. We got our windows closed, to be fair. Second down and 10. Phillips takes a snap, looking, throws across the middle. That was tipped and almost intercepted twice. And a flag coming out on the play in the secondary. It looked like a couple of Boaz Pirates had an opportunity to pick that one off on the tip pass. But I think they're going to get somebody for interference. They'll put this one half the distance to the goal. So they'll put it down at the.
We'll say the 7.
Yeah, the 7, and it'll be second down and 4. Remember, no automatic first downs. Very few automatic first downs in high school football. Here's a handoff. Chambers is going to take it off the right side. He's close to a first down as he gets inside the 5. Thompson and Braden Bennett converge on the stop, and they're going to mark him short, Ricky. It'll be third and about a yard. Time not on the side of Oneonta, though, and they're taking a lot of time here.
Yeah, they got this ball with 7:46 to go in the game. They've run off 2.5 minutes.
Boaz is fine with that, especially if they keep him out of the end zone. Third and a yard. Phillips is going to carry it himself. He ran into the big wall. I think it was Rosario who hit him first. And let's see, is it a first down? I think it is going to be a first down as they unpile. And they will say it is a first down just inside the 3. And it'll be first and goal. Patel and Rosario there on the play. So they'll put it right there at the 3-yard line, first and goal. 2 men in the backfield with Greer Phillips. And he's going to hand off to Chambers, running to the right. And he is pursued well and stopped short of the goal line after a gain of about a yard.
Boaz is definitely making them earn it. That was the 12th play of this drive.
Braden Bennett on the tackle. It's 2nd and goal from just inside, well, about the 2. Here's Phillips. He'll hand it to Chambers running straight ahead. He's not going to get there. Coming in from, I think it was Dawson Roden that time who got his hands on him. It was. And so
No
it'll
gain
be
on the play.
Yep. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2, just inside the 2. Clock continuing to run here down to 3:50. Now 3 men in the backfield with Phillips. And they change spots. Here's Phillips. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off to 44, and he gets into the end zone. Chambers takes the handoff, and he falls in across the goal line. Boaz did really good work down there inside the 5, but 3rd time was the charm for Oneonta, and they get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're trying to play catch-up like Oneonta was after the fumble, 14 plays, 67 yards, 14 plays in 4 minutes, over 4 minutes is not what you want to do.
They're left with just 3:35 on the clock, and an extra point here by Cervantes. He's perfect tonight, and he drills that one as well. So it's now 34-21. Boaz with a lead. 3:35 to play. Might have an onside kick when we come back.
I think we'll probably see that.
This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
We welcome you back as Oneonta has scored a touchdown here to cut the Boaz lead to 13 points, and the Redskins attempting here an onside kick. At least that's what Boaz expects, as they've got everybody up close.
Oneonta's got 5-6 guys on the up far side, and kicker looks like he's aiming in that direction toward the Oneonta sideline.
Here's Cervantes' kick, takes a good hop, and it is, ball's maybe loose.
I believe Jay Patterson did fall on it.
It kind of hit off of him, and Oneonta's got a man shaken up. They're trying to unpile. No telling what's going on at the bottom of that pile, but Boaz comes out of there with it. It is Patterson who covered it, and it'll be Boaz football on the Oneonta side of the field. And Oneonta training staff out to look at this injured Redskin. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
Welcome back. As 33 is the injured, 53, Pate Pass is the injured Redskin. He's being helped to the sidelines. Pass, a 6'3", 225-pound senior, plays offense and defense for Oneonta. And he may have played his last snaps as a Redskin. Hopefully he's okay. 1st and 10, Boaz at the Oneonta 49 here, as the Pirates have 3 wide receivers out to the right with 3:32 left. Fant's in the backfield. Bo takes the snap, hands off to Presley Fant. Doesn't find a lot of room. They take him down right there at the line of scrimmage. Oneonta, if you're wondering, still has 3 timeouts left. Boaz with only 1 remaining. And Oneonta is going to spend one of those timeouts right here. As they say, Presley Fant lost a yard, Ricky, back to midfield. It'll be 2nd and 12. So Oneonta's going to do everything they can here to try to get the ball back.
Yeah, if they force a 3 and out and use all their timeouts, they will get the ball back probably with about 3 minutes to go.
The Pirates.
I mean, Boaz just trying to play it safe, just trying to play it. You don't want to turn the ball over here, but, you wonder if we'll maybe see a pass here, safe pass, to try to pick up some yardage and maybe get a first down.
So 2nd down and 11 is what it will be, as Boaz will have it at midfield. Let's see if Boaz tries to do something a little bit unconventional here to extend this drive. They're going to bring the receivers out to the right, 3 of them. And Fant is going to be in the backfield with Bo. And the officials are riding.
Looking at some stats, second time this season that Bo Bennett has thrown 4 touchdown passes. He threw 4 touchdown passes against Douglas earlier in the season.
Yeah, very productive night for Bo tonight. He awaits the snap here. And he has it, and he's going to throw it out to Fant, and he's going to be cut down immediately in the backfield. Great play by the Oneonta defender, who is slow to get up. I don't. It was Henry who came in, and Henry's hurt. His 2 of his teammates grabbed him and pulled him up, and he was like, "Put me down." And he's hurt. But he made a fine play, Ricky.
He did make a fine play to drop Presley Fant for a loss of 3. So Boaz, when we come back, it's going to be facing 3rd down and 14.
We'll take a break. This is the Boaz Network.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Bowerville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco Builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco Builders and J&J Homes of Bowerville, your dream team for your dream home.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Welcome back. They get Henry to the sideline. Boaz Rickey facing 3rd and 14 here, back on their own side of the field at the 47. Those two plays on to start this drive didn't go anywhere.
And I think right now, after the injured player get off the field, now they're going to award the timeout to Oneonta, which they want to keep the clock from running.
3:18 to play. And Oneonta trailing by 13, but you just wonder that 1 point that Boaz hadn't gotten on some extra point, 2-point conversion tries kind of looming a little bit here.
Well, see what Boaz will try to do here on 3rd and 14. I mean, if you almost with the lead that you've got, as Troy said, maybe run the ball, but will they throw the ball? If they run the ball and obviously don't get the first down, Oneonta's going to use up that last time out.
So they're going to bring the teams in from the sidelines now as the timeout comes to an end. Jay Patterson, Dayton Porter are going to go wide left. Sage Bennett out wide right. Third down and 14 for the Pirates. Here's Bo awaiting the snap. Puts a man in motion. That's Porter. They're going to leave it in his gut. He turns the corner, trying to pick his way forward. He gets across midfield and then is spun down as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard more. And Boaz will face 4th down. And Oneonta's going to spend their final timeout here with 3:11 to play. So this drive has lasted all of about 12 seconds.
Yeah, Boaz got it with 3:35 to go.
Okay, a little more than that.
But still, haven't run a lot of time off. And we may see our first punt of the night, so we may see number 7, Garrison Lusk, punt the ball.
I see him coming toward the huddle. Lusk punted for the first time last week, had a couple of punts for a 24-yard average. But he's got an opportunity here to pin Oneonta deep.
Yeah, you just want to get this one off and get it down and try to pin them as deep as it can.
Oneonta, you got to know they're going to be coming after it, I would think. So the operation needs to be good. Look here, Presley Fant is going to snap it, Ricky.
A new coach told me a couple of weeks ago that Presley was doing some snapping, and thought he said on punts.
So he went from being the punter to being the long snapper. And here he goes back to Lusk. It's a good snap. This is a line drive. It's going to take a good Boaz roll inside the 20, and will come to rest at about the 16-yard line, and that's where Oneonta will start this possession. They're trying to cut it to a one-possession game here with just under 3 minutes to play.
31-yard punt there for Lusk.
And you got to figure they're going to be putting it in the air here, although they've had some success with some big gains by Mason Chambers in the backfield.
Phillips is 11 out of 24, has not had a great second half throwing the ball. Chambers, 124 yards on 18 carries.
So they're going to put 2 wide receivers to either side. And here is Phillips. He's going to throw a short pass out in the flat to Bird. It is caught, but it'll be a pretty modest gain. Call it a gain of about 5 as he's pushed out of bounds by Levi Tucker. So it stops the clock. That play only took 4 seconds. It'll be a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6, we'll say, maybe 2nd and 5. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Motion by Southwell. Here's Phillips backing up, steps up into the pocket, and he's going to be taken down. They'll get him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, I think. But good pursuit there by Boaz. It was Peyton Knight who got to him that time. So 3rd down and about 6. And here's Phillips rolling left. He wants to throw. He's just going to have to get out of bounds with it. Nobody to throw to. Good coverage by Boaz in the secondary.
Good coverage on the secondary, but also Boaz was putting some pressure on him. Even though he was rolling out to the left, Boaz had pressure coming, and no gain on the play. He ran out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. So now, big fourth down coming up, 4th and 5.
Braden Bennett is the man who ran him out of bounds, but here is that 4th and 5. Phillips trying to make this drive continue. He is going to back up, wants to throw, stepping up, looking. Now he'll look to the right across the middle. It is intercepted by Cooper Horton to the 35-30, 25-20, 15. Cooper to the 10, into the middle of the field to the 5. He's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Boaz. There is a flag.
I believe they're going to call Horton for pass interference before he pushed off on the receiver before he actually picked the ball off.
The back judge threw the flag, and he is demonstrating a push as he explains it to the referee. And it is pass interference against the Pirates. So that will extend this drive with 2:10 to play. And put the ball up to the 36-yard line. And a new set of downs for the Redskins. Boaz has been getting good pressure on Greer Phillips. Let's see if it continues.
I was hoping nobody would see the push, but unfortunately they did.
Boaz rushing 3. And there is the receiver falling down. That was Bird he was trying to get it to, and Tucker was all over him. And incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for Oneonta. 2:04 to play. Boaz leads at 34-21. Again, twin receivers to both sides. Phillips backs up, wants to throw, going to throw it into the middle to the running back. He's slipped one tackle. Flag comes out on the play. Santana Lofton is the man in the backfield. And I think
somebody got a face mask on Lofton as he was trying to get away.
So we'll get a call. Saw the referee ask the umpire who threw the flag, is this a personal foul face mask? And I think that's what he said. Yep. This is going to be another 15-yarder. So the penalty yard's starting to pile up on Boaz, Ricky.
It is. It's
here in this fourth quarter.
He was just trying to make a play there.
That puts the ball into Boaz territory, the 49-yard line.
8 penalties, 83 yards on the Pirates, and 2 big ones on this drive alone.
Here's Phillips, new life, backs up, wants to throw, steps up, looking, gets rid of it, and gets it over to the near side to Ballington, and he's going to be close to another first down. I think he'll have it. Again, Boaz got pressure, but he stepped up and extended the play.
And Ballington was just out here on the side. Nobody around him, and he was able to pick it up and pick up another first down to the Boaz, 37.
1:47 to play. Oneonta trying to get this ball game to 1 score. Here's Phillips backing up. Boaz rushing 4 men. Phillips steps up, looking to throw. There is a flag on the play. Throws into the end zone, and it is broken up down around the pylon. And I think a Boaz defender was getting held. That's the call.
I think that one's going for us.
And defensive coordinator Court Coley gives a sarcastic cheer to the referee. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. I think Coach Coley is saying his thinking that maybe that's been going on a little bit more often and hadn't been called.
So 1st and 20.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Lofton in the backfield with Phillips. He backs up. Phillips wants to throw. He is going to be tossing the ball up for grabs. It is intercepted this time by Horton. And another flag is out. Horton is taking this one back. A third flag comes out, and he's going to take it all the way back and be out of bounds at about the 40. But I think, again, this one is going to come back. It could be an illegal forward pass. He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it. I was going to bring that up. So we'll see what the call is. There's also a flag, Ricky, on the run back.
Well, that could be just blocking the back there, but it's huge as to what this first initial penalty is going to be.
There are two separate flags, and I think the officials are explaining to the Boaz coaches what the situation is, and then another meeting taking place in the middle of the field. 1:20 remaining. Boaz leads by 13, and a lot to sort out here.
Illegal forward pass.
So if it's an illegal forward pass and it's an interception, does that count? Does the interception count?
Yeah, it counts. It does count.
And an illegal blindside block against Boaz. But give Cooper Horton, he gets another interception, Ricky. He leads the team with 4 on the year. Nobody else has more than 1. Porter has 1, and Horton's got all the rest of them. So they're going to mark a penalty off against Boaz, but the Pirates are going to get it back, and they can drop to a knee and end this game here with 1:20 to play. So it'll be 1st and 10 Pirates. Where are they going to put it?
19.
19-yard line. Boaz is in victory formation. No, it's not going to be the 19. They're moving it back even further.
The 14, so a 15-yard penalty.
Now the 15. They put it at the 15.
Okay.
They moved it back up. So 1st and 10 from the 15, matters not. It's going to be a knee here. As Bo Bennett awaits the snap, drops to a knee, and the clock will start. Oneonta cannot stop it. So ball's back to the 10, and Boaz will only have to snap it one more time. They'll wait till the clock, Ricky, gets under 40, which is in 10 more seconds. And they're waiting. Bo has it, drops to a knee, and that's going to be it. And the Pirates are going to win game number 8. They'll go 8-2 in this regular season for the 2nd consecutive year. And Coach Luke Pruitt becomes just the 2nd head coach in Boaz football history to win 8 games in their first season here at the school.
Great season, and now we're on to the playoffs. First round of the playoffs. Against Russell.
Design your Cabco dream home from the outside in at J&J Homes of Albertville. Crafted with care and engineered to last, your custom options are endless. Both J&J and Cabco builders are proud to be locally based, family-owned, and independently operated. Home ownership made easy. Come by to get their lowest price guarantee with several finance options available, including zero-down options with land or approved credit. Cabco builders and J&J Homes of Albertville, your dream team for your dream home.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Well, we knew coming in, Oneonta was a much improved team over what they were last year. They had come in kind of on a roll, won 4 out of 5, and they put up a fight tonight. You know, their running game with Chambers, Phillips, especially in the first half, had a good game. Boaz kind of kept them on the run in the second half. Defense came through in the end and got a turnover and got a stop when they needed to. And Boaz with a 34-21 win.
So a great night for the Pirates as they win the final regular season game of the year. And next week, the 4 of us will be traveling over to Russellville, Alabama, as the Pirates will take on the Russellville Golden Tigers. Russellville losers last night to Athens, so they finished the regular year at 6-4. And Boaz will be playing Russellville for only the second time in school history. Last meeting was in the playoffs, first round 2022, and the Pirates were shellacked 63-10. And so Boaz will have maybe some payback on their mind after those proceedings from several years ago. So we'll be on the air at 6:30 next Friday night. Ricky, you will have the Coach Luke Pruitt pregame report. And then about 6:45, we'll be live from the stadium there in Russellville. We'll have all of the action for you and the play-by-play story. We hope you'll join us next Friday night as we bring you playoff action from Russellville as the Pirates are in the playoffs for the 8th straight year, which is a school record. That's going to do it from here for Bubba Riddle, for Troy Rogers, and for Ricky Smith. Again, your final score, Boaz 34, Oneonta 21. This is Patrick Williams saying so long, everyone.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.